Hello everyone and anyone, and welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt version 1.22 with Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine included, modded edition of The Witcher 3. I am Ziyal. I basically just recently went through a Blood and Wine only kind of expansion, kind of going the Witcher DLC, but I never got a chance to finish The Witcher 3 in all of its entirety. So the plan is we're going in with a fresh start, and we're going to play the game on Death March. With a lot of the options on, and there's going to be some convenience mods, but for the most part it's about challenge, keeping it up nice and high. And I'll explain mods and things as we go along. We'll turn off tutorials, thank you very much. We will simulate Witcher 2 save, so we can kind of pick some of those choices as we go later on, and such. There will be a nice little skip to after the cutscene, but for those who've never played The Witcher 3 or never seen the whole story, I'm going to try to leave as much of that intact, so I'll stay quiet during the cutscenes. So here we go. Enjoy. On the trail of Yennefer. And basically where our story starts. A lot of horses died in that scene. Kind of reminded me of the Battle of the Bastards. Okay, what does the White Wolf dream? I wonder. Yes. The important bathing scenes. I have seen Geralt in a tub a lot. The more I think about it, the more times I've played the Witcher games. Oh. It's not a rubber ducky.
know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Yep. It's like basically showing Geralt's done a few things.
So, later then.
See you later.
Yep. Reading away. Kind of looks so much younger, doesn't he? And yeah. Yippee-ki-yay. I think you know this game is mature. Which basically means you'll see butts and boobs and I'll have to censor a lot of it out. Although I'm going to do my best not to overly do so. Because unless there's, you know, things happening, it's all good, I think. Ah, now we start off. Beginning of the game. Here we are. So, we are Geralt. Geralt, it's really kind of up to you. We are Witcher. For those who haven't played the game, we have this basically the ability to look around here. We can look, use our Witcher senses to kind of check out things.
Of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
That's not what you said last night. Anyway, but the whole point is that it's kind of showing off. The game has got its own little sets of tutorials, if you will, starting off.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Do this, do this, do this. I tell you, it's never ending. Unlocked. Well, I unlocked this. Well, I guess I was supposed to go, but we're gonna have to do our due diligence. One of the things about what you might be noticing already is that there's been one of the mods is enhanced textures and better faces for a lot of people. Hopefully, we won't see too many bugs.
I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Good save. Somewhat good save. That was a trap. Okay. If a woman asks you, you've known many, people like, oh, you know, couple. It's one of those beta questions, but beautiful.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
It sure bloody is. Man, it is a joy to coming back to it. Yes, it definitely game's going to be a bit of a slow burn. They're going to be kind of a, how should I put it? I'll definitely be putting some kind of skips to let us go to the next section. Like, for example, right now, I'm pressing the button. I can't run in faster. But it gives me a chance to kind of tell about the mods, HD rework, some better faces, a little bit included to help.
Old Witcher's fast asleep.
Better.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Well, we have spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame, but this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Indeed. Our young heroine, Ciri. Flashback.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Nice save there.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
Better wave, better shot. Pirouette.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Sure.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Lead you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Okay. So do. Basically giving you an opportunity to kind of run this sort of thing. I have to admit, it's one of those things that I don't have the tutorials on. It's like I might forget a button or two.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Yeah.
Ciri, cut it out.
Assuming this is the right way. Going, so I'm lapping the heck out of you, Ciri. Just saying. I mean, do. Da 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 da. I'm really running. I kind of actually don't know. Whatever. Hopefully that's enough. It's basically good old teachings. This is definitely a prologue feeling, because this is Ciri younger, and all the Witchers are around.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've
Different
talked
when you
enough.
talk to me.
Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I think we're gonna skip this tutorial.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Just because not too much dialogue was missed there.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at KAER.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Something's interesting here, huh?
What that?
Vesemir.
Aviana will take this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Yikes. Bad dreams, bad stuff. Oh. Now our story truly kind of begins. Cutscene volume seems a little different than the other volume. I'll have to check that.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Yeah, tell him about it.
Started in the guest room at KAER. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
Tells it like it is, doesn't he?
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Yep.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Can sell him.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls. Ugly bastard.
And the beginning of our quest begins. Level 1 fighting. Come on, you know, Visitor, you want to help? Want to do anything? You're good? He's good. Shields. Shields down, Captain. Oh. Yeah, I just lose that one. It's funny, you actually gotta forget, like, since I was playing at high level before, gotta forget how much, kinda helped. You forget certain things, like, Nope, come on. There we go. And auto loot is another mod that's being put on.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
So, auto loot. One of the mods is being included on here. So yeah, I'm basically not having to, for those who've played The Witcher before, I don't have to look at these. These are just herbs I'm picking up. I'm able to just pick them up. I see Witcher senses. I press the button. Pops there down at the bottom. What that means is it's going to save us time. Time, my friends. Which is a very important resource, if you will.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too.
War
His
is not
theory
exactly
collapsed.
going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Yeah, fair enough there. You can already see on the, well, a little bit of dialogue overlapping each other. Sometimes, you, if you want to make sure you catch every little bit of dialogue, you don't necessarily want to go at full tilt the whole time, speed-wise. Wow, that is
going?
Of course we're going.
Help me! Help!
It is. Oh, got that slash on. Oh, come on, Vesemir. Imagine how strong a creature has to be to do that.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Huh?
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Not until you kill it.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Now you gotta look around just in case. It's like, oh, okay, I can't take all this stuff, but yeah, Roach's doing what he wants to do. Anyway, the whole beginning part here of the game is absolutely a
a griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Is that good advice?
By the sun shining upon me. So folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
So it worked. Except it was some drowned that had sucked on it. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is they laid his corpse to rest.
It's interesting. You can actually learn details from that, though. Something to keep in mind for the future. Just details from them talking. Plus just great world building sort of moments.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Yeah, they don't seem too happy. Maybe the war toward land, and yeah, hallmark of the whole area.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Alright. So there's a contract on that griffin, huh?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame.
Great.
We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy there, huh?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Okay. So, this
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Yeah, baby. This is one of those times where you can kind of go, okay, I have 250 of these. And when you start out, you actually need some money, but it's always kind of nice because you can pick up some Gwent cards to help supplement things and of that nature. Also sell off things that you have. You can see how, yeah, I don't know where I got Wolven Hour from. That was neat. But yeah, there's something I can sell to her. But anyway.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though.
After.
Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for everything.
It's interesting, the paintings on the walls. Little things I've forgotten. Last time.
Bandage that up.
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
It's really hard. We're kitty
Blackwood's been
eyes,
out
remember?
measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
Huh?
Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Let's try it.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
And sit back down. It's really hard not to. That is Axie. Wait, yeah, Axie. Good old Jedi mind trick. It never, ever gets
There
old.
are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
When you rather play war, it's like to be near dawn before you get your game in the noggin.
Yeah, they're definitely talking about good old Gwent.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Sure.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
It's a very well-informed individual.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
So who might you be then, huh?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know her?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Yeah.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Okay.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Sure.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A NILFGAARDIAN scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Yes. Now, this is one of those situations right here where full understanding is my friends who are not interested, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the
What a
Gwent
waste of time. The
tutorial.
Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
And I will put a nice little skip.
Got a minute?
Why not?
For those not
Aldert
interested in
Geert,
Gwent.
assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Oh, yeah.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
So making Novigrad.
Reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
So why is this person here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Magnum opus. Well then, write about it right.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Okay, so...
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Okay.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yeah, this is, gives you a free deck of cards.
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Anyway, yes, the good old starting deck. You have to make sure you have enough unit cards in there. So you just throw. Oh well, if I had to make a choice between two of them, one should have gone this one. just slightly easier. Okay, here's the thing about Gwent. Not everyone wants to see minigames, and what you all will know is that I will be, for future episodes, kind of putting Gwent more in its own episodes, more pushing it at those times. Okay, what do we got here? Not exactly an awe-inspiring hand. Do I have any poor infantry? I don't. No real... That's better. Okay. Got ourselves a little star or something here. Yeah. Forget him. Oh. So what is this one for again? Oh, nope, sorry. That is this one. It is... Darn it. Ah, it's siege combat. Okay, so basically, throw yourself out there, players. For those who haven't and are actually interested in Gwent, and this is the first time they just come across, like, hey, let's do the Witcher series. Let's see what all this hubbub is about. Although, the more I look at it, I do have to... Impenetrable fog. That's the one that's against ranged units. So, that's something to keep in mind. The idea is that basically playing out cards, and you have different weather effects that can go in each row that's going to allow changes, if you will, to the battlefield. We're just throwing out a little bit of trash at the moment because I haven't seen what his play is going to be. It looks like he's doing much of the same. I actually, there was an option, which I had never seen before, which I find to be quite interesting. Will he have a Scorch card? I don't know. I'm going to push to win this round because each faction that you choose is going to have different leaders with different abilities that they're able to play, and it's also going to have these two guys, basically by their little connecting hands, they doubled their attack power by putting them together. Ah, he's gonna throw Biting Frost at me. He nerfed his own units, put them down there, and this is where we've ended up. I'm just gonna put this down here because I want to see if he'll actually play more cards or not. Or is he just choosing lose this round? He is not choosing lose this round. But I'm gonna try to go boom. Yep, so I still have the advantage, if you will. Well, at this point, I don't think he's gonna have to play another card. I'll have a card advantage. I'm gonna pass this round. He basically tries to choose on the pass. He might decide to put down a card. Every single thing is there. Yep, so he chose to do this, so he'd be able to beat me in this round. But now he's only got 2 cards. And that is not so good for him, yeah? And so basically you can see the card he puts out there. Alright, Torrential Rain. Alright, so we put out this, and let's see what his final card's gonna be. Oh. But it doesn't matter, because he doesn't have any cards. So I pass. Basically hold down the button and you pass. And you win this round, yippee! And because the next round starts, he's got no way of card drawing. I do, because of my faction. All I have to do is place down literally anything. And since he doesn't have anything, I can just place down whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. And boom, boom. We win. He'll be like, good show, old boy.
Well,
here's a deck of cards.
You've a knack for this game.
They're not very good.
If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Okay. Miraculous Guide to Gwent. Cool. That's cool that we actually found this. They're throwing that out there. Basically, let you know how many cards you have or whatever. That's pretty cool, because I think that was one of the things that I was meaning to get before. And by beating an opponent, you instantly gain their card. Anyway, collect them all. New quests. Alright. Okay. Sorry, there was a little bit of a break there, but just gonna kind of push things forward.
Done drinking.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horsel's working witchcraft. Get him!
Yep. Gotta go for the... Oh, that worked. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there we go. Blocked him, kick him, punch him, go! Although the horses are in the way now, they're all frightened. There we go, counter him, pop him, pop him, pop him, pop him.
Nice meeting you.
Alright. Nice meeting you. She could be upset with me.
Something else you'll be needing.
No, okay. How are the NILFGAARDIANs treating you?
NILFGAARDIAN rule to your liking?
What's there to like? Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
There you go. Okay, anyway.
Farewell.
Just making sure she was kind of cool for what's going on here. Vesemir.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Yeah.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Yep.
See you
Anyway.
later, Vesemir.
Vesemir's gonna heal up here while we take care of business. This is the first episode of the series, and I'm just mentioning it now, and such that it's always appreciated if you knock out, do the good old like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc., etc.
It's Durban now.
It's very, very helpful to like, comment, subscribe. And, well, the liking is really the big thing I'm trying to point out there. Honeycombs. You'll pay top quality for them, huh? Anyway, notice boards. This is how the game goes, though. We have the main quests that we're kind of rolling across here. The idea is asking NILFGAARDIANs about her. And then, obviously, there's the collect 'em all quest when it comes to Gwent. And this is where you do everything else in The Witcher. You pick up the boards. I'll try to leave them on here long enough that people are allowed to give a chance to read them. If something's interesting enough, I'll read it out. But the idea is, please pause the game if you're interested in seeing it. Somebody's got a missing brother. Da-da-da. Contract Devil by the Well. There you go. So what does that do? Boom. Oops. Basically on your map here, it opened up more questions, areas you haven't seen, what's going on. It allows you to know more about the world that you are inhabiting, which is very cool. Very, very, very cool. What I'm going to do, it allows you, and you can read the notices right here, which, when I fight the black ones, he's made camp, etc. Alright. The idea is that there's some new quests going on here. Okay. We already have somebody else who wants to talk. Question marks, basically, just like any game. World of Warcraft.
What happened here?
Talk to the man. See what he wants.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to serve as their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. NILFGAARDIANs don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Alright, so what do you need?
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
There you go, right there. This is one of those. Basically gives you a good chance for to pick up the quest to pick up things. You'll have to forgive me as I pick up every single herb that exists because it's helpful to my cause early on as I do things. Because you very much start off, you know, I'm level 1. I mean, check out these awesome weapons. You know, they're Witcher weapons. they do exist. That's what they are, but don't have much in the way of anything. I don't even think you don't even have alchemy for bombs or any of that stuff unlocked yet. So there's lots of good stuff to do. But the idea is, like, let's take an opportunity to kind of do a quest around here. All right. Can you not tell how awesome auto loot is already?
From a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Footprints. A man's. Large.
See? Now to find out more what's going on. This is going to be a longer episode. I'm going to try to take episodes.
And vodka.
Because we're looking for the arsonist. We're trying to figure out what's going on. We're going to try to keep the episodes at a shorter length. But for introductory episode, I want to make sure it's got a nice feel for it. Give you a sense of what it's like when it comes to The Witcher. This is a big part of it. If people are wondering why the tracks are different, it's for our colorblind friends. If not, everything's all red and people can't tell that. I think red-green colorblind is like the most common sign of colorblindness. I've actually known a lot of colorblind people in my life. I don't know about you all, but I have. Not that it's like a badge of honor. I've known colorblind people. Hardy har. Okay. Fishing rod. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Now, we lost the tracks. Did they pick up again is the question. Well, maybe we'll say
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Okay. Which either means he went around there. There we are. Found him over this way. Man, this is world look beautiful. I love the new card, and I love the new graphics on this.
Lost his boots in the rush.
He's dancing around a little bit, doesn't he?
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Got a lump of bread today.
He's gonna be thankful. We can quick talk to him.
Again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Sure.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Always important to check it out. One of the things that's kind of nice is that this was actually some stuff you pick up. That was like some DLC stuff you picked up there. But the Griffin decoction we can pick up from him from a couple coppers. Why not do that? Beyond that, I don't actually know. It's tough. I have to see what I have equipped on my side for Roach. Apparently, I've got nothing equipped. So the idea is picking up things like I can't even afford it now. Can't even afford it. All right, I can't afford it. Half free. Not that free. But the point is that basically it gives you the option for picking up more items. I will admit that one of the mods I picked up. Yeah, we made a nice big circle around here, didn't we? One of the mods that it picked up is
bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Less not having encumbrance slow us down when it comes up, because I do want to just basically want to make it so that with auto loot you pick up things like crazy. Oh,
trail ends here.
Sure does.
I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Okay, sorry, miss. Twisted FIRESTARTER.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right?
You're incorrect.
We can work this
also
out,
raining
man
doors.
to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Yeah.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Never gets old, like I say. Never, ever gets old. So yeah, basically it's an opportunity. Interesting thing about the whole, this mod or whatever, it usually gives you an indication whether or not you're stealing, but it won't auto-steal if you're in a place where they're gonna, yell at you for stealing. Just kind of a little bit of something to know. Hey, come on back here, buddy. Now we'll just see if he just kind of magically makes it here. Yeah, he's coming. It's taking a sweet ass time, but he's coming.
This'll cool the stuffy heat.
It'll cool the stuffy heat. All right, is this close enough? We're gonna have to escort him further. Ah, good.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Kind of a, you know. Yeah.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Aha. So basically, like I said, tutorial town, the way it kind of goes. Now when you speak duelists,
welcome. What can I do for you this time?
20 crowns is like so nothing. But
I'd like you to forge something for me.
And yep, see, now we have this wonderful opportunity here to where if we have these components, which I don't think I picked up a darn thing yet, but we can get ourselves basically a new piece of armor, which is an improvement, and you can use it at level 1. It's one of those sort of things to where you can kind of go by here. Oh, actually, let me. Oh wait, he's got a lot. Actually, he's got a lot of stuff to sell. This is all basically tracker sort of stuff. It's nice to pick up all of these kind of things when you can, and such. But what I was going to show off was crafting. So you want to pin what this is. Yeah, I won't be able to afford this because I have 179. Well, maybe. Yeah, and enough to craft it. Boom. Good old crafting. Now, it would have made more sense to do things maybe a different way, but by doing so, we got ourselves a new piece of equipment that we can wear. and it is an improvement. Crafting definitely will give you the best stuff in the game. Oh, he automatically just put it on. Oh, it's almost like you don't, I guess you just don't even count. But yep. Oh, it upgraded what I was currently wearing. That's why. So boom, gave me some more resistance, more armor. Makes me feel a little bit sexier. What can I say? So yeah. Anyway, showing you off. That's kind of the side quest part of Witchering 101. Is that's be a side quest. We do it. I'm just going back real fast to hit that stone, basically. And here we go. Summon up. Oh, are we now? What fun. Gosh, the weather effects are so good. It's one of the reasons why I love showing this off, and I love everything being up here. Now, what we're going to do is we are just going to go and look across the map, map-like, and it wants us to go here. So, we're going to take this opportunity to, as we're traveling along to get to the quest, we shall check out a point of interest along the way. Because that's really what the game kind of comes down to, is you check out some points of interest. There's a quest marker right there that I can pick up, but I'll do that next time. It's kind of like wanting to try to give off a feel for everything that can happen in The Witcher to let people know. Oh, wow. From it. That's early on to find place of power. Place of power! Yepa! Free skill points. You level up. It also increases XC, sign intensity. And by giving us this, yeah, no beast hole in inventory. I guess someone's about to fight me. But it did give me a point to level up. Which is funny, yeah, because I have one thing to look at, and we'll look into more of how leveling up is going to work for us later in the future, shall we say? Yep. Actually, these wolves are level 5. I should probably be a little more careful. Oh, Horde Sphere level's bad. These things got me off. Okay, so things have gotten serious. Let's get a warg here. Whoa. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well for me. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's one of those times where you just say, yep, I am lower level. I understand this. I should be careful with my life. I don't even have
bastard, damn it.
Dang it. Yep, dodge around. It's the whole pack that's at issue. There we go. And ta-da! But now we have the bestiary added for wolves, and we know what's up. And we picked up the dog tallow from having him die. They killed the deer. Got myself some raw meat. When you start off, you're just very much so vulnerable. Just being level 1 at the moment is a little bit like, yeah, a whole pack of them. Let's just not get ourselves killed if we can help it. See, we got ourselves Contract Devil by the Well. But we're gonna finish up the main quest, and let's see if there's another point of interest not too far off the road along the way. Sure, we'll do that real fast. Well, actually, there's one right there. We'll try to do the one that's nearby. Hey, Roach, I know you were like running away from wolves at the time. Hey, how convenient to see you here. Roach. I love Roach. I love going around. Yeah, just jump down, Roach, okay? I love riding around horseback. It's got basically the best kind of horse sort of feeling controls as you would have if you were playing, say, what's the word I'm looking for? Like Red Dead Redemption.
That stench.
Okay. Yep. What I'm gonna try to do here is we're gonna try to take advantage of that barrel. That worked. Damn, I went up. Yeah, those things right there, those are poison. See what I can loot here? Ruby dust, steel. Got ourselves alcohol. And I know it's very small. That's kind of the bigger thing that we picked up there. was all that good stuff. It's all worth something. It's all good stuff to have along the way. And not every time will you pick up everything from there. But using things like the explosive barrels, or I believe that other stuff in there is helpful for blowing stuff up. That is very good to keep around, kind of knowing the lay of the land. But yeah, and another sort of little mod thing, but what I'm going to do is that we're going to basically knock out the start of this whole thing. Have I actually got this marker unlocked? I have. Go away. Alright. We'll just basically get ourselves started along here. Get a lay for the land.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
Of course.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
Witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Good times. I do love how it's already raining and giving you that sort of feel for how stuff is there. So you, okay, for example, you can pick up everything here, but looting here, quick save, just make sure it's not screwed up. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't consider it stealing. Sometimes they will, though. Okay, anyway.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Indeed.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Well, information.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow.
A little strange, though. I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Nice.
Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Okay.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt Yakten.
That was NILFGAARDIAN for... Yep. So. Quartermaster.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
Ooh. And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Let's see what he's crafting his ability. Okay, so basically, same difference. I don't have enough to be able to craft nothing anyway. But yes, and shop-wise, funny enough, looks like he does have a sword that's an upgrade, but there's no reason to be purchasing that, if you know what I mean. A lot of this sort of stuff, yeah. What's this? Anyway, point is that it's just kind of a chance, you know, we can ask him around.
So long.
Fill out the world. I plan on filling out the world in terms of doing things as much as possible. Now, kind of forgot. What was it? Basically, it was about taking care of that griffin, but for some reason I was thinking I had to go into there. Now, one of the things I was also going to illustrate is one of the ease mods that I'm working with right now. Is okay, so we're over here. But getting basically the way it always works, and I do recommend this for players to not use this mod. Don't use this mod. You got to go to the signpost before you can fast travel. Well, we don't have time for that. We want to get a little bit more business done, shall we say, before we get to that point. So basically, it allows you to travel to any signpost from anywhere. That's basically just the mod, and it's very helpful in the sense of just speeding up things as you go along. I personally don't like to use it all the time, but I like to use it basically this time around modding wise, because I much prefer to... I'm actually going to talk to quick see if... Oh, there he is, Vesemir. So this is just what I was trying to say.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Yep, contract for the Griffin.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a NILFGAARDIAN garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
Need help?
Running through the fields, picking herbs. Thanks. Think I'll manage.
Basically just reporting back to Vesemir and he tells you what's up. But the idea is that the mod to help with that. I think I've explained all the mods so far. They have auto loot, HD faces, or HD rework project, better faces. But we're gonna basically going to take this opportunity to talk to one of our witnesses, if you will. And like I said, first episode is nice and long. Just basically because I wanted to let you guys know how I like to do business, so if you know whether or not you want to keep watching with me.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Okay.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
He did. See, this is what The Witcher is all about. Now, we haven't done the contract yet, per se, but these moments of following through the forest, looking around and seeing what's up. Hey, look what we found. So
you, Mislav.
Hear that?
A wolf? Yeah?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Okay.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Well, we both... I sound like Geralt now.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Yeah.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck. Too late. Attacked another one.
Yes, finish him off. There we go. Set him on fire. Alright, got them all. So... you gonna tell me about? Okay.
Dieter.
You know
Not
him?
Dieter.
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Indeed. So before what, huh?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other.
Oh.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
That's not really...
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Okay, once again, one of those...
Griffin, know anything about it?
Reminders
Not
is
much.
medieval.
It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Gotta appreciate that. And you do have to love, the Witcher is actually very good about that whole sort of thing. It's a reminder, medieval culture, this is the way that they're gonna see it, as a provision sort of thing, homosexuality, etc. Now, whatever your views on the subject are, living in the century now, that obviously, it's bigotry, plain and simple. Whoa, look at these guys. But
it was here.
I like how they deal with it.
One lay there, by the stump, headless.
In the game.
The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Yeah. I think, well, yeah.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours. Just clad in black plate.
See, I was curious.
Good hunting now.
How you'd feel about that. Okay, but examine more. But anyway, they treat the issues of gender stuff and
Ground's black,
a lot better, actually.
Saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Sure did.
A camp.
joyous.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. NILFGAARDIANs, probably.
And... oh, look at that. Bread, some money, some linen. It's always fun trying to climb up these things sometimes. Alright. And where did this go? Okay, keep on looking around. Well, the thing about it is, like, yes, this game will have nudity. Yes, this game will basically hit women in medieval sort of thing, or we're treated much like property in terms of being sold to the highest bidder for lands and things like that. The nature of what these culture was like in that sort of era, if you will. But The Witcher does a good job of not super discriminating at this time. I think, ow, that's right, bees. Bees! But you can do that. Knock it down. Ow.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
There we go. And then you can loot. Did it say I looted it? I think it did. Basically, loot the honeycomb. Delicious, delicious are not. I didn't get it yet? There it is. Honeycomb times 4. Because remember, there was this thing in the village saying, hey, honeycomb.
This is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here.
Toying with the
Long
food.
time dying.
Oh. Well.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months worth.
Lost its mate, didn't it?
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
So this is where we do our CSI.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
And type.
Thick shaft. Dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Okay.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the NILFGAARDIANs down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Ahaha. Da-da-da. Looting here.
Only a human could do this.
So, basically, it seems that, I swear I was hearing something else here. But it seems the fact that there was more to it than this. Reading about His Majesty. So-and-so when time comes. But, we found out some good information when it came to this. And look at that sunset. Look at this world. Look at how all of this is. It is going to be a wonderful journey, folks. And I really, truly do hope that you guys stick around and join. Bang.
A place of power.
Yeah. And we've made ourselves level 2. So, oh, I need to actually hold it. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that. But, basically, we'll be working on main quest stuff and doing stuff on the sides as we go along. I'm going to be trying to be as completionist as possible. Because actually it's saying, hey, it'd be cool if you were level 3. It's kind of a hint to you saying, hey, why don't you check out those other quests. So perhaps next time we will check out some of these other ones. Contract, Witcher Contract, or this or that. And we'll find out a little bit more about what's going on. And also leveling wise, how we're going to go. I haven't 100% decided things in my head, but I do think the one thing that I really would like to do is I would like alchemy to be a much more prevalent thing than I did last time. And because I do believe that basically, like, some of these things are really nice to pick up. Some of these early on. The idea is like, oh, so the bonus replace power lasts indefinitely, but only once this bonus can activate given time. That's actually a pretty powerful skill if you think about it, the way I just picked up there. But the idea is that you can pick up these, but they don't necessarily jive with the mutagen that's going to give you the bonus to everything. But the point is that I was very sign heavy in my previous playthrough For myself, while I do believe I will be touching signs, I'm definitely going to be making more of an effort to be working with this. It's interesting. Do I have to like put a point in here before I do anything? Trial of the Grasses is always activated. Or I guess it's here. Ah, there we go. Just acquire ability. Toxicity is above 0. Time automatically slows down. The enemy is about to perform a counterattack. Interesting. So basically getting a chance to look around here. But the point is that I will be putting some more time and effort into this. Poison Blades is not a bad place to go. It gives you a good chance of really helping this. Also, Potion Overdose Threshold. There's lots of good stuff to pick in there. But I'll be kind of thinking about that off camera, so you guys don't have to worry too much about it. If you have ideas or suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm all about respecting when the time comes and figuring out what to do. One thing to note is that it doesn't really matter right now, but for those new to playing, meditating, if you have your potions and whatever, which I haven't even kind of built anything yet, that's what talking to herbalists is for, that's how you refresh them. But basically, as I'm going through my whole spiel again, what my LP is going to be about is playing The Witcher 3, playing it pretty much pretty completionist style, trying to keep the minigames a little separate from the main affair, if you will, so that way people don't have to worry about what's it called. If you're not into watching Gwent, then you won't have to watch Gwent. I will not force Gwent upon any man. Also, you can see the fact that it's yelling at me about... Oh, there we go. Oh, gotcha there. It's yelling at me about oils. Oh my goodness, that wolf hurt. So we gotta be careful here. Make that. What do you got here? Oh. Oh. Get in the way, Roach. Okay, we got him. That's good. Anyway, getting rid of all them wolves. Did you see how that was? It's like, I took a significant amount of damage from that wolf right there. That's just how life goes. But, point is that I'll be taking kind of the, I will be doing as much of the side questing as I can. And I'll take requests on mods and suggestions you guys have going on and going forward. So I hope that that interests you, and I hope you guys will stick around to watch The Witcher 3. It's going to be going all the way through Hearts of Stone, and if you have already seen Witcher 3, know that there is a wonderful Hearts of Stone playthrough that I put through that did the majority of the questing there. I think I missed like 1 or 2 side quests, but for the most part, there is wonderful Blood and Wine, I should say, not Hearts of Stone. Hearts of Stone will be in this expansion, and that's already available on the channel. This is me picking up some herbs, just some kind of preparation for what's happening in the future. But, point is, my friends, I hope that you will join me for the ride. There'll be some little skips to help things light, and I will never waste your time. I'll always edit out the boring stuff the best I can. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll stick with me, and I'll see you guys next time. So from Ziyal and Ziyal Gaming, etc., I say thank you. Hope you have a great day. See you then.